Hello, everyone. WEP was designed to provide availability, confidentiality, and integrity for wireless networks. To achieve this, WEP uses the RC4 stream cipher, a shared secret key, and an initialization vector, or IV, that is combined with the key for each packet. While this approach appears reasonable at first glance, the way these cryptographic parameters are used introduces fundamental weaknesses. Today, RC4 is considered cryptographically insecure. However, this was not the primary reason why WEP failed. Instead, the real issue lies in improper key management and the incorrect use of cryptographic mechanisms. WEP demonstrates that encryption alone does not guarantee security. Secure systems require proper randomness, sufficient key space, and strict avoidance of key reuse. WEP violates all of these requirements. As a result, it is fundamentally insecure and unsuitable for protecting wireless networks. WEP uses the RC4 stream cipher operating in synchronous mode. Synchronous stream ciphers require both sides of the communication to remain perfectly synchronized. If even a single bit is lost, the keystream generators become desynchronized and all following data becomes unusable. To avoid synchronization problems, WEP encrypts each packet independently instead of using a session-based approach. This solves the synchronization issue, but it introduces a much more serious security problem. In WEP, each packet is encrypted using a subkey rather than the main secret key. This subkey is created by combining the static secret key with an initialization vector. In 64-bit WEP, the secret key is 40 bits long, while the IV is only 24 bits. The secret key never changes, and the IV is transmitted in plaintext. As a result, part of the encryption key is directly visible to anyone monitoring the network. Certain IV values lead to predictable patterns in the RC4 keystream. These so-called weak keys can be exploited using statistical attacks, such as the Florer-Mantine-Shamir attack. By collecting a large number of packets encrypted with weak keys, attackers can gradually recover the secret key. Critical weakness of WEP is the use of a static secret key. With stream ciphers, the same key must never be reused. If two messages are encrypted using the same key stream, the encryption key cancels out when the ciphertexts are combined. This allows attackers to derive information about the original messages. By applying statistical techniques such as frequency analysis, it becomes possible to reconstruct the original plaintexts and eventually the encryption key itself. Because key reuse is forbidden, a large key space is required. In WEP, unique packet keys rely entirely on the IV. However, the IV is only 24 bits long. This results in a very small key space. In active wireless networks, the entire IB space can be exhausted within minutes. As traffic increases, IV reuse becomes inevitable. Once packets encrypted with the same IV appear, statistical attacks can be used to recover the secret key. WEP failed because cryptography was used incorrectly. Encryption alone does not guarantee security. Secure systems require proper key management, sufficient randomness, and strict avoidance of key reuse. WEP violates all of these principles. For this reason, WEP is fundamentally insecure and should never be used to protect wireless networks. And that's it. If this helped, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you next time.